Guys, in today's video, I'm bringing you a Zeri gameplay, and this is on the brand new patch, so Runon's Hurricane is still nerfed, but I think this is still the best build for Zeri. So you're going to want to rock Red Boots, Bloodthirster, Runon's Hurricane, Magnetic Blaster, Mortar Reminder, and now at the end I have Infinity Edge because, for example, if you're against a super tanky composition, then you're not going to want to run Magnetic Blaster, you're going to want to throw an Infinity Edge. But a lot of defensive items that you could go last, for example, if you are rocking this, is you can go Edge at Night, you can go Ma if you're against a lot of AP, and then lastly you can also throw in Guardian Angel, but it's really up to you. You could also throw in Wit's End, you know, if you're really don't know what you want to do, or you just want to do something completely random. You could also even throw in Gnasher's Tooth, but I just recommend those defensive items, but I just have IE here. So for the runes, you're going to want to run Conqueror, Brutal, Giant Slayer, Alacrities, and Bone Plating. And for the spells, you're going to want to run Exhaust and Flash. And guys, in this gameplay, we were against a bunch of good NA players, so let's just get right on into it. All right, we're now in the gameplay, guys, and this was a fun one because we were against, I mean, if you guys are from NA, which some of you guys are, we're against Zin Wildrift. You know, he's a Twitch streamer, very good player. We're against Tybe, one of my former teammates actually, and he is playing jungle, and we're against Pain, which is the TF. So this game's got some familiar names with it, and we are playing Zeri against a Draven Nautilus, and Zin's actually the one playing Draven. And so Draven is an interesting matchup for Zeri because Zeri does not like going against early game champions like Draven, Lucian, you know, something that can really punish her in the early game. Because if Zeri doesn't get punished in the early game, there's not much ADCs that can really handle her late game power. Besides, I think the only champions as good as Zeri late game, well, actually now I'm thinking of it, there's a couple. I mean, Vayne, Jinx, and Tristana are the only things that can really beat out a Zeri late game. But yeah, so Runon's Hurricane in the most recent patch that just came out got nerfed pretty hard. And if you watch the WRL, Zeri's would build Bloodthirster into Runon's, and I made sure to play Zeri and test out different things and test out the new Runons to make sure if it's still the right item to go second. And I believe it is. I think Runon's is still really good on Zeri for a second item. I tried Gnasher's Tooth actually second, but the thing is you don't get any crit going Gnasher, so there's not really so because of that I really wouldn't recommend going Gnasher second, because Runon's you still get crit, which I think is good. Oh my god, I just completely got pulled by the Nautilus. That's literally the only way to lose this lane is by getting pulled by Nautilus. But the one thing though is I have really good sustain because of Nami. Nami can heal herself and myself, so we can continuously stay in this lane for a very long time. And the only thing, like I said, we have to worry about is the Nautilus pull. Boom, just poking out the Draven. See, Draven's feeling quite bad right now. Wow, I can't believe we actually killed Draven. It didn't look like it. I honestly think Draven shouldn't have died there, looking at it back. TF's coming in here, gets a kill. I use my ultimate. Nautilus is walking up to me. I decide to flash forward, get hit with a yellow card, and now I'm feeling pretty annoyed. That's actually really annoying, guys, when that happens to me. Oh my god. And I tried to cancel the reset. Pyke gets the double though. Massive. Massive. Boom. And then I get the Draven. So that is, I would say, I mean, that's pretty winning. So we got the TF low. We had the Nautilus low. Flashed, got CC'd. Pyke rotated up. Came behind them. Got the double with his ulti. Got Draven low, and then I was able to follow up and secure the kill too onto the Draven, which means Draven has like 0 stacks because he just died like twice, so he's lost a lot of stacks out too. So usually, guys, what you want to do is buy red boots into Bloodthirster, but because I got so much gold in the early game, I just decided to go into the Bloodthirster, which I think is a smart decision. If you have enough gold, just go into Bloodthirster. But if you don't, you should definitely always go Red Boots. Red Boots first on Zeri makes her very, very strong. Like, Zeri, after her first shop, is insane with Red Boots. Like, she's much faster, which means she's able to land her auto attacks. Sustain is really good because she can just heal if she loses HP, and she could keep poking with her Q. I was about to use my dash, but I didn't. Boom. I'm actually surprised I didn't dash forward, but I think I'm just trying to play it safe. I'm just trying to play it very safe. I'm trying to look for the zap. Boom, and Draven, they're playing really well outside of my range, I will not lie. TF, don't know exactly where TF's looking. Okay, so TF decides to go for the gank. Nami lands an insane bubble. Boom, exhaust Draven, and I mean, it's basically GG. Boop. And I died to the ignite. So, huge play by Nami right there, right? So, what she did really well is she also used the Nami ult as the TF's ultimate was just finishing. So that bought her more time to run away and for me to run away. And then as we're kiting, she lands a big bubble and I follow up with my ultimate. And we were able to turn that around. So that was really massive. That's really massive. I mean, that's why it's really good if you're an ADC player or a support player and you're able to make outplays like that, because that really can just win you a game right there. A play like that. So right here, I need to be careful, right? I need to watch out for Riven and Nautilus. So I need my teammates to walk up. Now they're in a bad position, so I use my dash and just focus down this Riven. I mean, look at this. Boom. Big Nami ultimate. I mean, they were all in the choke point. It's actually really sad that we were not able to follow up and get more kills there. Like, it's actually criminal. But Evelyn was able to steal the dragon, so that was pretty good. Boom. Ward. And just shove the wave. I mean, that's basically all that there is to it. Boom. Nice. And I think I go for plates, I guess, because I'm like, I already have so much gold. Like, I'm already so strong. Like, even if Draven's shopped, like, I'm so much gold ahead of him. Then I'm healing my HP back up on the minions. TF's also here. I just decided to kill Draven right there. I'm crazy. Now, I could have been crazy and flashed for the kill on TF. But personally for me, I like keeping my flash up. I don't really like flashing just to get one kill. I would much rather just have it up for an important fight. Boom. Reset. And running back to mid lane. Because we know that since they took Rift that they're most likely going to place a mid. Jace was able to just get enough auto attacks to take that mid turret, which was unfortunate. But we were able to pick up a kill on him. Now, we have a good amount of options here. We could go mid and keep pressuring mid for the mid turret. Or we could go bot and try to get bot turret. Right here, I pick up my Runons. Beautiful. And I decide to come bot. Tide, playing Riven, has a good amount of kills. TF has good vision on me. TF's actually coming down. I don't have my ultimate. So this stage is going to be interesting because it's also not really that big of a wave. It's a thin wave because there's no cannon. I go with my big zap here, landing 300 damage. That's beautiful. Set up vision over the wall. Jace gets pulled over. Jace with a beautiful flash. And boom. Look how fast I can clear the wave with Runons. Alright. Now we can finally take this mid turret. I mean this bot turret. And I take the reset. So right now the big threat is still Riven, because Riven hasn't died yet. Riven's very strong, and Riven can get easy kills on us because we have Nami, which is squishy. We have Evelyn, which is squishy. Pyke isn't necessarily the most tankiest champion. So we're just squishy as a comp. So the key is looking to where we could get a kill on this Riven. Riven pops vision cone, so I have to kind of back out. I mean, the goal should just be to continue farming and to continue scaling. Literally, the best thing that you can do as an ADC, honestly, is to just farm and be greedy. And not necessarily looking for kills. Especially when you're just playing a scaling ADC. Like, you don't... Like, getting kills will fast track you to where you need to be. And you'll just be dealing a lot of damage. Because if you get kills, you're basically scaling at a much quicker rate than just farming. But kills aren't guaranteed. So if you're able to just, boom, catch waves, catch mid wave, catch bot wave, catch top wave as an ADC, it'll put you really far ahead. And especially too if you can put in some jungle camps here and there. So one thing that I see a lot of the Chinese Zeri players, or at least in the WRL, is they're going Mortal Reminder third. Mortal Reminder is such a great item because it gives you heal cutting, it gives you crit now, which is really OP, and it gives you armor pen on top of your Giant Slayer. So whenever you're against a comp that has some healing and it's a bit tanky, going Mortal Reminder third is such a good item. It's so good. It's so good. I don't want them to have the mid wave pushed, so I'm actually kind of playing like a psychopath here and putting myself in a little bit of a bad position. But what I want to do is I want to be behind my Malphite and behind my Evelyn and Pyke. So boom, that's exactly what I'm doing. Get the kill onto Nautilus, and then now we just move forward. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. I don't even use my flash until I go onto Draven. But that was a beautiful way to play Zeri. I'm behind my team. I can just ult over the wall and just deal damage safely. So I didn't even need to worry about the threat of Riven. And as you saw, if you go back to the beginning of that fight, that Riven did try to hop on me in the beginning, but there was just not really an angle for her to hop on me. And that's why it's so important, guys, that you really do not want to waste your dash, because if Riven tries to hop on you, you're able to just dash away. And boom, I'm able to take the scuttle my way out, pop vision cone, take more farm. And now I have enough gold for my Mortal Reminder. And then I think the next thing to do would be to buy Stasis or QSS, but since Nami I think has Veil, I go for... Okay, so I still go for QSS for the TF yellow card. We see kind of a big fight happening bot side. We definitely want to get in on this. So I use my dash over, my W, and we just chase this down. Boom, we get the kill on Jace. And now, what's so perfect about those two kills right there is we're getting these kills as Baron spawning. So now we can actually take advantage. Like, sometimes you might be in a position where you get good picks, but the thing is those picks are useless because there's no dragon available, there's no rifter available, there's no Baron, there's no elder. So that's why getting kills right before objectives, those are the most important kills to get, because now we have Baron. We don't even need to worry about a Baron contest. And the sad thing is that Riven was actually in a decent spot in the game. Like, the Riven hadn't died yet, the Riven had decent gold. So dying like that is the worst way to die, because now we can just push with this Elder. I'm with this Baron. Buffing mid, but right here I gotta be careful. I don't have Nami with me. I don't have my jungler hovering me. So what I'm doing is I'm safely staying in mid. Honestly, even being right here is really risky with no vision, but I'm just hoping that they're not psychopaths and trying to chase me from too far. I mean, look at this Draven. I mean, I just completely killed him without even using my dash. And now I dash into Nautilus. I'm like, I don't even care. Evelyn died to Riven. I come behind them. I need to save my Pyke, so I flash forward. Dead. Chase Nautilus, but I think Nautilus was able to get away. Yeah. Nice. I didn't take another one. Now I'm pressuring for the end here. Do not want to get pulled by Nautilus. I'm trying to clear the bottom wave too, so we could have a wave slow pushing. Riven going in, hit him instantly with the exhaust. And I think he died to the burn. Yeah, perfect. Hitting the turret again, looking onto TF. Trying to do as much damage as I can, but it's actually getting quite hard to end the game here. With the waves, because we just ran out of our Baron. Catching the Gromp. We see the enemy team engaging on us. I don't have my ultimate, so I'm a little bit nervous here. But I'm so fed that it doesn't even matter. I can just chase them down. And so they go with the FF. And I was able to pick up a double kill to end the game. So anyways, guys, I think Zeri is one of the best ADCs right now. Definitely give her a try with this build and these runes. You will absolutely demolish all of your games. And yeah, if you guys are new here, make sure to sub up. And if you enjoyed the video, please do like the video and show your support. Peace.